Howdy and welcome to Dakota's Projects. Back at chicken coop type stuff. So it's been a number of weeks, actually probably about a month, since we moved the chickens from the garage into their permanent home here on the inside of this building. But now they're getting big enough, they want to go outside, getting pretty stir crazy. They don't even know what the hell outside is, but they know they want it. So anyways, it kind of turned into a bigger project as they normally do. So what we're gonna end up doing is doing a lean-to off the side of this building. It's obviously not gonna be, you know, steel sides or anything. It's gonna be an open building, but I am gonna put a roof on it. So my intent now is to make it probably about 6, maybe 7 feet off of this building. Continue our slope. It's gonna be less, it's gonna be more gradual than the building itself. And then we're gonna go 24 feet this way, I believe. We'll see where we end up with materials. I believe that's kind of what I had figured out initially. And then this little section of beat up fence here is going to go, and that's going to be our entrance to get in when the time comes for us to let them out in the yard. But for now, we're hoping our automatic door will open. During the day, they will come out here. We're going to have chicken fence on the sidewalls, treated footer plate, treated 4x4s, and a steel roof on it. Obviously no insulation, no anything like that. But and then once, like I said, once they get older and big enough and remember where home is and we're around to supervise so they don't get eaten, we'll open up the main gate here, and then they can go out wherever they please. So that's our plan now. We are gonna get rolling before it gets too hot, and hopefully before it rains. Well, I'll tell you, it's been a very long day. Despite not being that hot, the sun has been beating down most of the day, so I am drained. But we do have most of this project done. All the walls are up, chicken wire is attached. Pretty much all we have left is to fill in dirt around that treated footer plate and then put a roof on it. So yeah, I can't complain too much. I think we're just going to use some recycled steel that we have on the farm here. I'll go dig up in the hay barn. I'm sure I got plenty. And then I guess we do have to run this electric wire and run it around the outside of the chicken coop here as well. So we're going to run electric wire on the outside, and then I have these three 2x6x10s that is now going to go from this corner to there. This is going to be this is where we keep our stallion here. His name's Squeak, so this is Squeak's pen. But you know, obviously before he had the whole run of this whole place and the building was the edge. Now this is the edge for him. So run from here to there, and then we have access to let the chickens out this direction. This is just a recycled cage from what used to be an old dog kennel, but serves the purpose here. And then got our little chicken coop automatic door that I gotta just plug in and program, but I'll paint that white so it doesn't rot away. But yeah, I pretty satisfied with the amount of progress on this thing for today, and we're ready to wrap it up, so we'll get back at her tomorrow. All right, it is the next morning, so we are gonna basically support these ceiling runners a little bit better. So I had just put up a plate along the bottom of there on the fascia or whatever you call that before. Now I'm gonna basically run another strip perpendicular to these runners and lag it to the cinder block itself, and then we'll end up having to tag smaller pieces on there, at least so you're not just hanging on the nails, you're going to be sitting on a whole nother board. Well, we just opened the door. I see a chicken head. Well, they're curious. But either way, we got the roof on. I cut off the extra steel. We got the chicken wires stapled. I got treated posts, treated boards, everything that's going to see sun, framing lumber on top. Obviously, we used some recycled steel, so it don't look the prettiest, but it'll serve the purpose. Nothing's getting in. The whole goal of this wasn't to be waterproof. It was to keep critters out. So we ran all the way from the corner of that fence all the way to this building. The corner of this white building is where our electric is, and then we ran these little plastic screw-in grommets all the way around to... oh, we got a chicken gonna leave. Jaden's hollering. They're looking. But then we just want to keep our horse away from here. We don't want him to, you know, be rubbing up against it or stretch it out or get his leg caught in there or something. Eventually we might end up throwing some pipe gates or something like that on here, but for now I'm gonna go out in the field, grab a couple scoops of ground and kind of bury that treated board in so nothing is tempted to dig underneath. But aside from that, we're pretty much cleaned up. So yeah, another little project out of the way. I used the recycled dog kennel door to get in here, but we're gonna have to paint this fence and rip these nails out for the edge of the pasture fence here. But if we want to let them out in the yard, we just open this guy up here, and yeah.